I'm standing here with 2015 mayoral candidate Opal Covey. Now, Miss Covey, would you like to give a statement on last night's mayoral election?
Yes, last night election I actually won again, but the votes were stolen. Matter of fact, they weren't even stolen from just me alone, but they were stolen from other candidates. The Democrats want to stay in power. They've been in power 48 years, and they have been bilking us and stealing our money all of these years. God sent me here to free the captives and let us go free and let us go to the land of milk and honey. It's not over. It's not over. This was last night, them stealing my votes again, which God had already told me I was going to win by a margin. I expected it, so it was not a surprise. So therefore, we're going forward, and I'm going to be mayor. But this was another attack from the devil to stop me. I've already had 4 big attacks, but I stand firm just like Moses did, and we're going to win.
So this was your 5th time running for mayor, correct?
This was the 5th time.
Now, will you be running again next election season?
If I have to, I will again.
Okay.
If I'm not on the seat by then, in 2 years, I'll win again. But what I have to say to the people and everybody, that I will pray the same prayer that I prayed when God took Collins off my seat. I said I won in 2013. It's an exact fact. They stole my votes all 4 times and brought men in to take my votes and everything. So they do everything in their power to stay in power. The Democrats do, and that's why they've been in power, to just steal our money. They care nothing about us. So therefore, I will pray the same prayer that I did, telling the Lord I actually won it, which He knows it. He already told me I won it. And that I prayed that you will give me my seat, Lord, that I won in 2013. Within days, Collins was off the seat. I am praying that same prayer right now. Someone else is on my seat. I'm still in power on the seat. I still own that seat.
Okay.
So they put it corruption, frauded it again. After God took Collins off, they didn't pay no attention. They just frauded again, thinking they're going to beat God. But I'm here to tell you, you're not going to beat God. And I'm going to pray the same prayer, and we'll all watch what God does. Let's put it that way.
So, do you think our amusement park will happen?
Yes, it's going to happen. Here's what's happened along the line since I first started running for mayor. Of course, they've tried to stop me, steal my vote. You know that. I've told you that, and it's absolutely facts. And then they begin to do things, especially Bell. He sold the music. Wait a minute. The Marina district. He sold the Marina district to the Chinese to try to stop me.
Was that your planned location for your amusement park?
No, it wasn't the planned location. It's for a water park.
It's a water park. Okay.
The amusement park is number 1. God showed me that vision when I was driving down Dora Street after He told me that you're going to be mayor. That was in 2000. And that is the designated place. So that is the reason that they have sold it to, that's another plan of the Democrats, to sell it to the ProMedica to try to stop me again. So now I say I'll go up 3 stories if I have to, because I will install that just like God said. And no power in hell can stop me, because I have the power over the devil. God gives it to me. That's His plan, and it will go forth just like Moses' plan did. And so therefore, they try to stop me through ProMedica. They try to stop me through the Marina District. Now it's folded, you see, before our eyes. That's God. Bell went to China to try to sell Promenade Park a few years ago before he went out of office. He had all kinds of plans to stop it, and he's been the main one behind it. And so when he went there and he tried to stop it, tried to sell it, God stopped it.
Okay. Right on to one lighthearted question. The Toledo Rockets lost their undefeated streak last night. You spoke of God's wrath. Do you think that's part of it?
Well, it could be. I can't say positively on everything, but I do know the storm came. Probably not, but how people are, humans. They win and they lose. But I don't think that's a big factor in God's wrath. Oh, blah, 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 I shall tell you. It's not. He's just spoken into it. That's why I speak in tongues. When I speak in tongues, he is confirming it's the truth. What I'm saying is right. So.
And one more question for you today. Did you support issue 3 at all?
No.
No, you did not?
I did not.
You want to keep that Lucifer's lettuce out of the kids' hands?
Yes. Because, I have dealt with that as a chaplain, in jail, at the jail, and I know quite a bit. No, we don't want, I say it will open up another can of worms. We've got enough to go through without going through more stuff, that they will take advantage of, and they will.
Okay.
So, there was something more I wanted to say there. Yeah, they're digging up the land down there. They're just trying to bounce me out and just ignoring me. And the other thing that the city is doing right now, they started it before the election, Hudson, trying to sell the 69 acres on Glendale that I propose to have a dinosaur park there. See, they're hitting everything. They're trying to stop everything of God's plan. And I'm here to tell them on my last remarks, you're not going to defeat God. I'm going to stay here till it happens, and I'm going to be your mayor, whether you like it or not, because greater is he that's in me than he that's in the world. I have been sent by God Almighty, and his word has told me that I'm going to be mayor, going to set these captives free. We're going to have a nice city, and we're going to have a prosperous city, and we're not going to go down like you have taken us down all of these years, thus saith the Lord.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Covey.
Woo!
Would there be any final statement you would like to make today?
Let's see. I'm working hard. Let's see. Wait a minute, just a second here. How am I going to put that? I want to tell the citizens, don't worry. I will let you know. I'm going to be writing things on my door, on my post at my house that you can read, starting today, and giving you, progress and direction, what will go, because this is a hard battle. When you change powers, just like Moses had to get that Pharaoh out of there. We got pharaohs downtown taking our money all the time. We'll never prosper. We'll never prosper under this kind of rule. So therefore, I have to keep my faith. You guys have to keep your faith along with me. And don't lose your faith, because God is going to honor faith. And he's going to bring it to pass, everything that I've been telling you. I'm a true woman of God, and no matter what they say about me, just ignore it and give it over to God. Say, Lord, I give you that remark. I give you whatever that person says about her. And I've been called names, I've been called things. They're trying to say I'm a false prophet because everything hasn't come to pass yet. God didn't give no date. He just said it's going to be. And in his time, and he allows these corruptions against his plan for purpose, just like he did Moses. And then he came back with the frogs and things. Well, God has already told me if I wasn't on that seat, this time, that destruction is going to come. And I'm standing back, and I'm going to let it happen, because they're going through it with eyes open and knowing what the prophet has said, and they're trying to ignore the prophet, and they're trying to ignore God and put God down, and God don't take that stuff. God is the one that told me to come, told me to say this, and told me to go forth with the plan, just like I have said. And you shall know it's God. So I would urge you to just stop fighting God.
Well, thank you, Miss Covey. I really appreciate your time today.